Consider it done.
Set a course, navigator. Dreadvine's Cove, a wild island overgrown by cursed flora. It is the seat of the mighty Dreadvine, an eldritch plant of incredible age. Its roots span across the island, creeping tentacles of bark and thorn that divide the very land with their presence. The captain once negotiated a pact between us and the Dreadvine, granting us safe harbor in its domain. Now the Inquisition has claimed the island, prodding and dissecting the Dreadvine even as it feeds on their souls. White marble now juts from the jungle like giant bones as the Inquisition do their work, even in the shadow of the Dreadvine's terrible wrath. We will use the situation to our advantage and appeal to the Dreadvine in our hunt for relics and black pearls.
No second thoughts, eh?
Golden greetings!
Von Preiswald, at your... It's so bright here. You gentlewomen, kindly blow out the candles, if you will.
Candles? You mean the sun?
Upon my revival, I was immediately confronted with a somewhat dim individual who thought it possible to quench the light of the sun.
Those must be your famous memoirs you're composing. Pinkas van Presswald, quartermaster of this cursed voyage.
Ah, so you do know a little about what is what. Then who are you, if not a severely neglectful steward?
A Thea Monicato, navigator and advisor on this eventful treasure hunt.
A navigator, huh? I wasn't even aware we needed one.
To this day, I'm still unsure what benefits you bring to the table yourself, Quartermaster. Would you like to show us at the training deck?
Ha! I will not deny anyone a demonstration of my brilliance. A new chapter in my memoirs. I have to get a new coat anyway. Ah, let's take another view. Oh, good! A venerable buffet ready for me. Let us sample these imagined souls.
Is it time?
Little heart issues. I'm looking for the nearest pond to drown my flame in.
Let's get you somewhere else.
Nothing I can't afford. Oh, ho, the luxury of memories. That won't be a challenge. I must say, Marley, your interpretation of the inside of a zealot's mind is rather dull.
I'll take your feedback under consideration, Quartermaster.
Likely a poor choice. The burdens of nobility.
Well now.
Good. My tobacco was getting stale. A ghostly pleasure. Marley at her finest. Good snout. A single coin would not attract the ear of nobility. The zealots, on the other hand... Inquisition steel. Let me do what I do best. Talk.
Strange noise.
And so... through the shadows, creature, but the fire illuminates all. Attempt, little cursed, and so...
These coins better not be from our treasury, Quartermaster.
Alas, the handling of our finances is one of my many responsibilities. Rest assured, most of my expenses are above board. Good snout. Good. My tobacco was getting stale.
I'll remember.
A new chapter in my memoirs. It is well past lunchtime now. Let us finish these trifling tests, and quickly. I will draw their last. There is still room for improvement. The burdens of nobility. It is well past lunchtime now. Let us finish these trifling tests, and quickly.
Then see a confessor.
We may have need to return here. A new chapter in my memoirs. I need new scenery. Must we suffer this again? A new chapter in my memoirs. I like the taste of it.
Curious sound.
Like tasting wine.
I had a vision. I cannot make sense of it.
Now, who'd be susceptible for a little distraction?
Our task is never finished.
What?
Who? What is that? What do we have here? Huh? Well, now.
Who did my grasp of this body is slipping?
Whoever did this to you?
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
The Inquisitor remains inscrutable.
You are wasting.
Is that?
Try to hide! I'm not fully in control!
I'll cut you loose.
Must we suffer this again? I have to get a new coat anyway. Nobody can resist the sound of coin. A ghostly pleasure.
Sound.
Time is uncertain here.
An anchor in the sea.
The Inquisitor remains inscrutable.
What? Oh?
Good snout.
Interesting choice.
I sense uncertainty approaching.
Nonsense. I feel.
Nothing I can't afford. What would we do without you, Marley? Likely a poor choice. I suppose we should approach this from another angle, like tasting wine. A new chapter in my memoirs. One less doesn't bother me.
Strange tugging.
I have enough of these.
I'd rather concentrate on my task.
Likely a poor choice. The way back. Good. Listen closely. You might earn something. I like the taste of it.
My soul tired.
Cursed or a...
Return.
I had a vision. I cannot make sense of it.
Your memories are much appreciated. Vici Vincen. To taste the
Our
soul
task
of a
is never
pirate.
finished. I sense uncertainty approaching.
Nonsense. I I feel nothing.
Must we suffer this again? Whom will I taste this
The
time?
Inquisitor remains
Abomination!
Task, as do we all.
The Inquisitor remains inscrutable. I had a vision.
Something's amiss.
I have my duties. May the maiden forgive this error.
Pleasure. A new chapter in my memoirs.
Good work, Quartermaster. Your presence is required in the Riddle Hold. To the stairs, if you please.
Good snout. Pincus! I, Pincus Pravus Pernilian Perselfans, vom und zu Presswand, Quartermaster par excellence and arbiter of good taste. It seems my brilliance has left the magic here speechless. My work is done. I shall retire to my quarters.
Navigator, I've received news of Ignatius's activities. Come to me.
I
will grace you with my attention. Aethia, I'm sure you came to experience the telling of my arrival on the Marding.
Well, I was actually just walking by.
Why, I hear you ask, would such a refined, noble gentleman seek hospitality on such a comparably shabby pirate voyage?
No, again, I only happen to be walking by.
Oh, no, don't be shy. It is a good question. See, it all began the day I was born, January the 26th, 1615, which by now is a much-discussed topic in many of my memoirs.
You have multiple memoirs?
Of course. I very early on decided that one such volume wouldn't suffice. But let's not get sidetracked. On that fateful day, I vowed to live a life full of adventure and to record my exploits.
You vowed that on the day you were born?
Well, maybe 14 years later, but who is keeping track, really?
I thought that's precisely what you're doing in your memoirs.
Yes, well observed. Now I've lost myself. Why are you here again?
I actually was just passing by, so no real reason.
Perfect. I don't have time anyway. See, there are already 3 more chapters I have to write down. The first concerns itself with...
Don't worry about explaining it. I don't want to hold you back. See you, Pincus.
How very considerate. Goodbye, Aethia.
No second thoughts, eh?
An urgent message has come from Dreadvine's Cove. Ignatia recently arrived on the island and is conducting some sort of ritual. If she's devising some new method to haunt us, we must know about it.
Agreed. I'll chart our course.
One more thing, Navigator. I would like you to remain with me for this mission.
That's kind of you. But I prefer getting my hands dirty.
Oh, you won't be bored. I'd like you to coordinate the crew from afar. Call it an experiment.
I see. All right, then. Let's give it a go. Consider it done. Always move forward. Straight to the point.